Let's take it across to Soni Patnaik, who's joining us on the show today. She's joining us from JM Financial. Soni, hi, good to be speaking with you. Well, 26,200 is something that we're sustaining at this point of time. Do you think the floor has now moved towards 26,000 and the a high that one should watch out for is around 26,500 now?
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me on your show. I think, yes, rightly pointed out, 26,000 is trying to form a good base over here. However, it is imperative to note that Nifty is quite an overbought zone, and there are multiple parameters that have come from the technical and derivative space, which are indicating that the indices are quite overbought. So there could be a bout of a profit booking anywhere closer to 26,000, 25,800 odd levels, which will act as a very crucial support range for October series. It is quite important to watch if it breaks anywhere below 25,800, then the correction can go deeper. However, any closer dip towards 26,000, 25,800 can act as a strong support as well. On the higher side, 26,300 intraday is acting as a resistance. There's some amount of call writing that can be seen around those levels. If it crosses that, you can see it heading higher, max towards 26,450 to 26,500, which can again face another bout of resistance. I think that's a level to watch out for. Today's a weekly closing, quite important to see whether in the second half we see some sort of profit booking or not. I think that's the levels to watch out for.
Okay, and when it comes to the Nifty Metal Index, we have seeing some signs of bounce back coming here. How's that index looking on the charts?
Definitely. So Nifty Metal has actually seen very strong rollovers as well on the derivatives front, and on charts we can see the index can head higher towards 10,400. There's a very strong support of 10,000 from current levels. These individual stocks also have shown very strong breakout, and the entire sector may continue to outperform in October series. One can look for the top three stocks in metal counter. First would be in Tata Steel, which has given a very strong breakout and it can head higher towards 180 odd levels in October series. Vedanta continues to do very strongly. It continues to do quite well. It can head higher towards 540, 550 levels. And the third stock to watch out for would be the National Aluminium, which has also given a very strong breakout above 210 levels. So I think that stock is also poised to test somewhere around 230, 235 in October series. So these three stocks can be kept a watch for the October series.
Okay, point taken. So those are the stocks to watch out for from the metals pack. But what's your take on sugar? Is this a space you track closely? Any stock there that you would want to recommend to our viewers?
So not very closely, I don't track this entire stock. However, Balramchini is one stock which has seen very strong long rollovers of 97%, and the stock has given another fresh breakout. So I think the level that I can see right now is 625, which is very strong. And if stock continues to hold above 625, it can definitely test somewhere around 700 odd levels in October series. So this is the stock one can keep a watch for, in this entire space.
Watch out for that. Any other recommendations that you have?
Certainly. So the first pick comes in IRCTC, which has seen a good recovery from 900 strong base today. It is also crossing a 20 EMA hurdle. So one can buy IRCTC around 915, keep a stop loss of 900 and look for targets of 940 to 950. And the second pick would be in the financial space, Bajaj Finance, which has seen a good move above the 7,500 level. So one can buy Bajaj Finance around 7780 odd levels, keep a stop loss of 7580, and a target of 8,000 for October series can definitely be seen.
Just before we let you go, a quick word on a couple of these big buzzers. You have Exide, Westlife, as well as United Spirits reacting. Any recommendation?
So I think Exide definitely, it has always been facing a resistance around 500, 505 odd levels. So this stock, which is crossing a 2050 EMA hurdle, there's a possibility that the stock again retest its 505 resistance. Any move above that level, you can see a good short covering in the stock towards 530, 535 levels in this entire month. So I think that's a stock to watch out for on immediate basis. 480 is quite strong. If we talk about United Spirits, it had given a very strong move. However, there was some sharp profit booking seen from yesterday. I think United Spirits, it needs to cross above the 1620 levels again to see another fresh upside towards 1650, 1660 levels. But as of now, the support that one can watch out for would be 1550.
Well, thank you for joining us and for giving us all those details.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.